Okay, so you guys are probably wondering to yourselves, how does Dave make his videos? How is it done? What is the idea? So, this is for people who want to be getting to YouTube, as well as people who could potentially be my editors in future. I am looking for more editors, and I might make a little guide on what I'm looking for to see if I can get people that meet the criteria the closest enough. But this is it. Okay, how am I going to do this? Christ. I'm going to have to load up another OBS, I suppose. Something I've not really thought of. So, first of all, when it comes down to making a Hoi4 video, because Hoi4 makes up the majority of my YouTube channel, I have to think of an idea. So I'm going to load up Hoi4 right now. Kaiserreich. No, we're not playing Kaiserreich. We'll load it with Toolpath mod. Here we go. Let's load up Hoi4. Come on. There we go. Oh, wow, that music. You've not heard that one before. I didn't realize how big Hoi4 was in Russia. Guess one of the guys invited to the new... I presume so. I'm making a lot of guesses here. Is in the new MP game coming up. He's Russian. And I looked at his channel and he's getting loads of views. It's surprising too, because you think that a Russian-speaking world won't be as big, but pretty big. They want the glory of the past, don't they? All right, so where do we go? So I have an idea in mind. So let's just say this is the idea I'm going to go with. The idea I'm going to go with. And we'll say... I have the idea of creating... I don't know. We'll just say I had the idea of creating a super big Italy. So we'll just go with that idea. How do I... I have a feeling I might break my live stream here if I'm not careful. I actually might break my live stream. I gotta be careful. Because I'm loading up multiple instances of OBS. Yeah, I think I might break this. Oh, bollocks. I guess I could load up, like, another recording apps, I suppose, couldn't I? Why not take an existing video that's been recorded? I guess I could do. Okay, so when I record videos, I don't do it without music. And now I could, if I wanted to, include music, but for the most part, I'll add that in post-production. So let's just say I'm making a video right now. Christ, I don't know how I'm going to do this. How am I going to record something to show it? And I'm already using OBS anyway. Oh, I just realized I'm going to do it. I'm going to realize I'm going to do it. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to record on my second computer. Oh, man. Live streaming, recording, double recording. All right, so let's just say I have an idea for a video. Hey, I'm Feedback Gaming, and today we're going to play as Italy, but we're going to restore Greater Italy. Wow! Subscribe for all that goodness. And as you can see, guys, without the use of any mods or console commands, we have conquered Slovenia, Dalmatia, and Montenegro, because they all belong to the Greater Italy. And of course, Savoy, too. Boom. Italy. Without mods. No mods. Boom. Greater Italy. Oh. amazing. And of course, Tunisia as well. How did the Italians do this? Conquer so much great territory without even declaring war. Diplomacy, all down to Mussolini. Albania is missing. Is that better? You happy now? Oh, I guess Malta. There we go. This is peak Italy, gentlemen. We have Italy with dominance of the Mediterranean. This is Greater Italy. Brilliant. Perfect in every way, shape, and form. Wow. Okay, so that was just a reference. Okay, we'll give it an official end as well. We'll say, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to like and to subscribe. And as always, I love you. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. So this is how I technically record a video. I only speak technically when something is happening on screen. So when I'll hop out the game, I'll hop open to my second computer where I've done the recording. This is the recording. So we'll make a new folder. New folder, and we'll call it New Project. And I'll move that project over to there. We'll transfer it over. Boom, transferred at lightning speed. Oof. There's a picture of a cat on my desktop. That's right. We have a demuxing tool. So I record my videos in MKV format. Basically, if there's a power cut or the computer crashes or some random element of nature that happens, it means the video isn't destroyed because MP4s have to be finalized at the end. If they don't get finalized due to a power cut, the whole video recording is destroyed. So I demux it. Basically, it finalizes it now, and it's been finalized. So therefore, we have the actual raw recording. Okay. Yeah, 2.21, 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Now, to make it convenient for editing purposes, I run it through a software called TimeBolt. You don't need to understand what it is or how it works, but the gist of it is it removes silence. So I run it through this software called TimeBolt, and it's going to do what it needs to do. What it basically does, it detects silences, and it purges them. There you go. See, these are silences. I didn't speak at these moments, but these times I did speak. So all the silences are removed. There are other software out there that does this, but this is the one I use, TimeBolt. We make an XML, which is basically like a raw... it's like code, but it only specifically shows the cuts. It's basically like processing a video, but without the actual video itself, just the timeline where the cuts are. Then we load up... Oop, don't show this. Oh, no, you saw my porn. We load up Adobe Premiere. Is it free? It is not free. There's a trial version you can use, though. I think it's got a watermark on it. There are other versions you can get online, though. Now I want to see Greater Italy. We'll make a video on that one day, maybe. And then we launch a new project, and then we'll save it into the same folder. New project. Wow. Can we not do this, please? What? Come on, Dave. Do you know how to computer? Save this folder. We'll say new project. Boom. New project into that folder. Manually removing silences takes 2 hours. That would save my life. Yeah, dude. This is what happened. You know, like, listen, Ludi, I love you to bits and everything, but I'm all out of advice for you because I've given you too much advice already. I'm all maxed out. I'm all maxed out. Okay. So now we're in here, and we can use the XML file. Plus, the software, the video software you're using is very old and out of date. Nobody uses that, so that's on you, my dude. So we drop in the XML folder directly into Premiere. Then we'll load up the timeline. You can see it's got all pre-cut. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to record on my second computer. Oh, man. Live streaming, recording, double recording. All right, so let's just say I have an idea for a video. Hey, I'm Feedback. So we delete off the stuff that we don't need. Hey, I'm Feedback Gaming, and today we're going to play as Italy, but we're going to restore Greater Italy. Wow, subscribe for all that goodness. And as you can see, guys, without the use of any mods or console commands, we have conquered Slovenia. Oh, man. So what it's done here is it's created 2 audio tracks. We need to just tell it what audio tracks to use. And most of the time, the first track will be my voice, and the second track will be the game. But in this one case, because I've recorded it in a bit of a janky way, don't worry about that. It's turned out the way it has here. And Montenegro, because they all belong to the Greater Italy. Of course, Savoy too. Boom, Italy. Without mods, no mods. Boom, Greater Italy. Oh, amazing. And of course, Tunisia as well. How did the Italians do this? Conquer so much great territory without even declaring war. Diplomacy, all down to Mussolini. Albania. Is that better? You happy now? Oh, I guess Malta. Is that better? You happy now? Oh, I guess Malta. There we go. This. So we delete off the outtakes here. Is that better? You happy now? This is peak Italy, gentlemen. We have Italy with dominance of the Mediterranean. This is Greater Italy. Brilliant. Perfect in every way, shape, and form. Wow. Okay, so that was just a reference. Okay, well, and then we do a zoom here of me going, wow. Form. Wow. Okay, so that was just a reference. Okay, we'll give it an official end as well. We'll say, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Delete off. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to like and to subscribe. And as always, I love you. Okay, that'll do. So this is how I tend to... Hey, oh, there we go. So that would be technically a raw cut of a video that I'm making. It has the intro, it has the outro, and it has all the silencers removed. Hey, I'm Feedback Gaming, and today we're going to play as Italy, but we're going to restore Greater Italy. So that basically shows you how I construct my video. I edit it down, but then I'll also insert stock images. I'll also insert Italy. Wow! And for instance, there'll be a zoom here, for instance. Ludi, I'm aware of all the tools that I use, but it took you 6 months to start using Photoshop, so baby steps, okay? Greater Italy. Wow! We do a zoom here. Wow. Wow! Subscribe for all that goodness. And as you can see, guys, without use of any goodness. Subscribe for all that goodness. And then you could do subscribe, I guess. Subscribe for all that goodness. And as you can see, guys, without use of any mods or console commands, yeah. I think the biggest thing to understand, a YouTuber isn't someone who is proficient at one skill. So you have let's just say a computer engineer. He's very good at networking. He knows the ins and outs of networking. He knows how to dissect and fix these problems to do with networking. He is a specialist in that specific field. A YouTuber isn't a specialist in anything. A YouTuber just knows a lot about little things. A little bit of graphic design, a little bit of Photoshop, a little bit of video editing, a little bit of presenting, a little bit of hosting, a little bit of data analysis, a little bit of tracking trends. A YouTuber basically knows lots about a lot of little things. And that's what makes the best YouTuber. You don't have to be a specialist. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to put a million hours into something. You just need to be able to learn lots and lots of small numbers of skills. That's the only thing that makes YouTuber different from the average person. Some people prefer to be proficient at one certain task, where YouTubers tend to be proficient at lots of little things. The one I recommend is called Photopea. It practically is Photoshop. Photopea is Photoshop. It's even got the same buttons, and it's even got the same filters. This is useful because someday you may choose to go to full-blown Photoshop. And with this, learning it from here means that you basically transferring the same skills over to the same platform. That's why I recommend Photopea. Not for any other reason. GIMP is probably really good too, but Photopea is really good. Did you get a lifetime version of Time Bolt? No, I did not. And there we go. Boom. Greater Italy. So now at this point, I will render the video. Process it. We'll process it, obviously, with the YouTube recommended 1080p. Only 30 FPS. You don't need more than 30 FPS unless you're playing a first-person shooter. There's people out there like Torio who record at 60 FPS and process 60 FPS. There's not really any need for that because I don't really feel like these kind of games need 60 FPS. They also benefit of 30 FPS over 60 is you get more quality per frame because there's less frames to process. And then there's less recording time, etc., etc., etc. Where's my British Umpire? Where's the new project? There we go. Save it here, export it. I'll upload it without context. Yeah, maybe on my second channel. You can get GIMP on Windows as well. It's not very user-friendly. Well, that's where I recommend... I mean, I'm biased because I know Photoshop really well, so I'm always going to align towards Photoshop. I guess you could add music to this as well. Have we got any music? Music. This is when I was trying to teach Ludi how to use Photoshop. Man, many years wasted. I'm joking. That was a joke. Oh, God. There's stuff in this folder I'm actually scared to double click on because it might not be stream appropriate. No! Oh, the Imperator Rome soundtrack. I guess that's a good example. Hey, I'm Feedback Gaming, and today we're going to play as Italy, but we're going to restore Greater Italy. Wow! I don't need the... subscribe for all that goodness. And as you can see... Put the music in. Hey, I'm Feedback Gaming, and today we're going to play as Italy, but we're going to... reduce it by 20 decibels. Or Greater Italy. Wow! Subscribe for all that goodness. 15 decibels, it's too quiet. And as you can see, guys, without the use of any mods or console commands, we have conquered Slovenia, Dalmatia. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to like and to subscribe. And as always, I love you. Guaranteed by feedback, he actually loves you. And then I guess I could blur the end here as well, couldn't I? Feedback's been Gaussian blur. As always, I love you. I love you. See me playing with my hair. I love you. Hey, and there we go. That's the final video. You can render that out and process it, and then I'll upload that and put that on my YouTube channel. You know what? Now I think about it, the first part of this segment when explaining it actually went really well. Do you have a rule on how long to make videos? I don't like to go longer than 20 minutes recently. In the past, I used to go a lot longer. But very recently, I don't like to go over 20 minutes. I'll allow 25 max, but for the most part, 20 minutes is where we go. So save that project, and now this is the raw file. And then that was the one that I'll upload to. Hey, I'm Feedback Gaming, and today we're going to play as Italy, but we're going to restore Greater Italy. Wow! Subscribe for all that goodness. And as you can see, guys, without the use of any mods or console commands, we have conquered Slovenia, Dalmatia, and Montenegro, because they all belong to the Greater Italy. And of course, Savoy too. Boom, Italy. Without mods, no mods. Boom, Greater Italy. Oh, amazing. And of course, Tunisia as well. How did the Italians do this? Conquer so much great territory without even declaring war. Diplomacy, all down to Mussolini. Albania. Is that better? You happy now? This is peak Italy, gentlemen. Today. We have Italy with dominance of the Mediterranean. This is Greater Italy. Brilliant. Perfect in every way, shape, and form. Wow. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to like and to subscribe. And as always, I love you. Yeah, well, that pretty much tells you how I assemble my videos and what I do. I suppose there's the bits that you aren't sure about are like the ideas. So I usually try and go for outrageous ideas, usually big numbers, and I usually try and go for exploits because you guys seem to really like that. I used to make guides, but I don't make those anymore because I don't really find them very fun to make. That's pretty much it. Have you guys got any questions? Any questions regarding what I just did or how I put that together? I know I was exceptionally quick, but the truth is that when you learn to do what I just did just then, you will pick up those skills very slowly and assemble them over time. Do you pay monthly for Time Vault? I pay yearly. I paid yearly. I think there's a lifetime membership now that you can get. Lifetime? No, what am I doing? Time Vault. You can get like a lifetime membership, but I'm always really nervous of getting lifetime memberships of things. Oh yeah, there's a lifetime membership. I'm always very nervous of getting lifetime memberships because I'm always worried that I'll buy it and tomorrow they'll discontinue it. And then I'm screwed, aren't I? So I don't know, I prefer the annual. Would you recommend a video edit when you start out? No, I would 100% not. The reason why is you need to learn the skills of video editing. It's not something you can avoid. You need to learn those skills. Even if you're not good at it, even if you're not efficient, even if you're not time effective, you need to learn those skills of video editing because it's going to be very, very difficult to convey what you want to an editor if you don't know the terminology and you've not done it yourself. You need to learn the basic skills first. Don't get me wrong, video editing is intimidating when you see it because there's so many buttons. It's like looking at a cockpit of a plane. There's like so many buttons and dials. It's overwhelming. You just don't know where to begin. But guys, if you look online, like complete guide to Adobe Premiere, you can learn through each individual button press to learn how to use this software. It's overwhelming. It is like a cockpit. But the truth is, you will learn each button one by one by following all the tutorials online. One thing I did not have when I was younger was the amount of guides on YouTube. I didn't have that. So when I learned Photoshop as a 15-year-old, which was 20 years ago. Oh my God, I'm so old. When I learned it, I had to refer to like these text guides online to like piece it together. You now have full-blown, sophisticated, in-depth video guides to learn this software. There is no excuse for you guys saying, oh, I'll just put it off because I haven't got the time, or it's a little bit confusing, or it's a little bit intimidating. You've got full-blown video guides to teach you every button press of up-to-date software. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. And Dave, how to use quick selection tool. I mean, this is an example of how I learned. I had to follow like these stupid video these like text guides. You didn't have the video like this. Oh, it's so much easier now than it once was back then. Oh, and that's another feature today as well. Back in the day, tutorial videos used to be so slow. So you'd have to watch every second of the video to understand the gist of what's going on. But now we have the ability to go to ×2 speed and watch and get through the boring bits really quickly. Oh, it's such a joy to be able to like snap through boring segments of videos to cut out all the crap. There was a website called 3D Buzz, and that's how I learned how to use Photoshop. They were the first video guides online, and they used to talk for like a full 10 minutes before they even started their video. They talked for a full 10 minutes.
My name is Steve Curtis. I'm this guy, right here. One of the several instructors at 3D Buzz over.
Oh my God, the guy ended up dying of cancer? Really? Oh shit, that sucks. Oh my God, dude, that really sucks. God damn. Wow, that was an interesting twist. God damn. This is in the very, very early days of the internet, this. It's funny how, like, their website was way ahead of their time. They were making, like, video tutorials for, like, 3D modeling and 3D skinning and all the guys. I wasn't really into, like, making 3D models and stuff. I just wanted to learn Photoshop, and they would show you how to make skins in Photoshop. Damn. My advice to you, Ludi, is go for the monthly. Pay the monthly one. That's what I'd recommend. It might not be for you. It might not be for you. So it might not meet how you edit. Yeah, it wouldn't. You need to make sure it's for you. Because I think I paid 1 month. And then I realized, yeah, this clicks for me. I'll go for the monthly, the annual one.